Welcome to today's video. In this video, we will draw, color, and discover fascinating facts about these prehistoric animals. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to support me. Are you ready? Let's start drawing right now. First is Smilodon Fatalis. Smilodon Fatalis, commonly known as the saber-toothed tiger, was one of the most fearsome predators that lived during the Pliocene to the Pleistocene epoch, about 2.5 million to 10,000 years ago. Despite its name, tiger, it actually belongs to the extinct subfamily of saber-toothed cats and is more closely related to modern cats. Their fossils are most abundantly found in North America, especially at the La Brea tar pits. Smilodon had a body length of about 1.7 to 2.2 meters, stood about 1 meter tall at the shoulder, and weighed an estimated 160 to 280 kilograms. The most prominent identifying feature is the pair of canine teeth up to 18 centimeters long, as sharp as blades. They are believed to have been highly social predators, playing the role of apex rulers in the harsh Ice Age ecosystem. The sketch is finished. Let's start coloring. Orange. Beige. Dark brown. Neon blue. And don't forget to add highlights to make it more vivid. Gray for the shadows, white for the highlights. Next is the crested dinosaur, Parasaurolophus. Parasaurolophus is a famous herbivorous dinosaur belonging to the hadrosaur family, living in the late Cretaceous period, about 76 to 73 million years ago in North America. They had an impressive body length of about 9 to 10 meters, stood about 2.8 meters tall at the hips, and weighed an estimated 2.5 to 3 tons. The most striking feature of Parasaurolophus is its long, hollow crest that curves backward from the head, which could reach up to 1.8 meters in length. Scientists believe this crest acted as a sound resonance device, allowing them to communicate at low frequencies or used for thermoregulation and herd recognition. With a sturdy body structure, they could move on either 2 or 4 legs to forage for leaves and soft plants in ancient forests. Now, let's color this dinosaur green. Beige. Yellow. Orange-red. Dark green. And add some highlights to make the dinosaur really stand out. Now it's time for the horned dinosaur, Protoceratops. Protoceratops is a compact herbivorous dinosaur that lived about 75 to 71 million years ago in the desert regions of present-day Mongolia. It is an early representative of the horned dinosaur group, Ceratopsia. Protoceratops was modest in size, with a length of about 1.8 meters, standing 0.6 meters tall at the shoulder, and weighing 60 to 180 kilograms, roughly the size of a large sheep. Unlike its giant descendants like Triceratops, this species did not have large horns on its nose, but only a small bony bump. However, they still possessed the characteristic neck frill and a sturdy parrot-like beak, which was extremely sharp for cutting through tough vegetation in arid environments. Protoceratops usually lived in groups and were an important part of the food chain, frequently facing predators like Velociraptor. Next is the coloring part. Orange. Beige. Gray. Dark purple. And add highlights to make it more vivid. Next is the helmeted dinosaur, Corythosaurus. Corythosaurus is a member of the crested hadrosaur group, inhabiting the forests and swamps of North America during the late Cretaceous period. Its name means helmet lizard, due to the crest structure on its head, which closely resembles the helmets worn by Corinthian warriors of ancient Greece. This species was about 9 meters long and weighed between 3 to 4 tons. The rounded crest of Corythosaurus was not just a decorative feature. It contained complex nasal passages inside, helping them create far-reaching sounds to warn off enemies or attract mates. They possessed hundreds of small teeth packed closely together in their duck-billed jaws, creating an extremely efficient grinding surface for food. Corythosaurus is believed to have been a gentle animal, often migrating in herds to find areas rich in plant resources. Now, let's continue coloring. Green. Yellow. Reddish brown. dark green. And don't forget, add shadows and highlights. Finally, the flying reptile, Pteranodon. Pteranodon is one of the largest and most famous flying reptiles of the late Cretaceous period. Although they lived at the same time as dinosaurs, scientifically, they belong to the group known as pterosaurs. Pteranodon had a massive wingspan of up to 6 meters in males, while their bodies were quite light, weighing only about 25 to 50 kilograms to optimize flight capability. Their identifying features are the long crest on top of the head and a toothless beak, sharp as a knife. They often flew along the ancient coastlines of North America to hunt for fish. Thanks to their hollow bone structure and strong leathery wings, Pteranodon could take long flights over the ocean, much like modern seabirds today. Their presence in the sky is an indispensable symbol of the dynamic prehistoric ecosystem. Next, let's color it. Dark blue. Yellow. Dark orange. Beige. Purple. And finally, add highlights to make it stand out. Gray for the shadows, white for the bright spots. So today, we have drawn, colored, and learned some highlights about these 5 prehistoric animals. Did you find these animals interesting? If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and share to give me more motivation.